Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The federal government denies signing the LGBT agreement and is set to sue Daily Trust for defamation. This is in relation to the Samoa agreement signed by the federal government. And the federal government has denied claims of signing the Samoa agreement to promote LGBTQ rights, branding the report as misleading and potentially destructive to national peace. And yes, recently we got to see reports from Daily Trust over concerns that these documents, being signed would also mandate the LGBT rights in the $150 billion Samoa agreement signed by the federal government. Now, the Nigerian government, in a statement issued by Mohammed Idris, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, addressed the issue at a press briefing on Saturday in Abuja. This is as the federal government vowed to institute legal action against Daily Trust Media for defamation, and they've noted their stand on pursuing legal action to seek redress for defamation, where the federal government condemned the Daily Trust report as both despicable and malicious, asserting that no such LGBTQ related agreement exists within the signed document. Idris criticized Daily Trust for failing to provide any evidence or the actual agreement to substantiate their claims, emphasized that the government's review of the document revealed no such provisions or commitments regarding the LGBTQ rights. This is as the federal government plans to file a complaint with the newspaper proprietors, Association of Nigeria, accusing Daily Trust of irresponsible journalism. The government will also pursue a legal action to seek redress for this defamation. The federal government affirmed that the Samoa Agreement, signed at the Organization of African, Caribbean and Pacific States Secretariat in the Brussels, aligns with Nigeria's interests and contains no controversial clause regarding the LGBT rights. Guys, this is interesting. The federal government had revealed its plans on this particular document, whereby the FG signed this agreement, and there was a particular article in that document which borders on human rights, democracy, and the rule of law, and noted the Nigerian Constitution has provisions on human rights. There was a particular clause there that had drawn a lot of controversies and reactions from Nigerians in regards to this Samoa agreement. And other declarations made by the Nigerian government are the Article 1, the objectives, Article 3, partnerships, dialogue, and other articles. And in addition to this, the government had also, included other articles, which included Article 40, that's gender equality and empowerment of women, Article 51, climate action, Article 3, foreign exchange, dispute settlement and fulfillment of obligations, other agreements and arrangements, trade, sustainable development, gender equality and women and girls empowerment. All these things are being signed in the Samoa agreement. However, when there was a particular article that was reviewed, and it was said that it contained the LGBT clause as claimed by Daily Trust and other newspapers, where they noted on the LGBT clause, that is the rights listed. There was a particular article that was stated there, and this drew the attention of many Nigerians to that very article. And this has created a lot of controversies that Nigerians came online. The Article 2.5 has stated that parties shall systematically promote a gender perspective and ensure that gender equity is mainstreamed across all policies. The parties, Article 29.5 states the parties shall support universal access to sexual and reproductive health commodities and healthcare services, including for family planning, information and education, and in the integration of reproductive health into national strategies and programs. And this particular article 29.5 had drawn reactions concerning the LGBTQ concerns on this article and how the government tends to make provisions, with these people regarding this aspect. So a lot of people, even some social media, personalities, the likes of James Brown, had reacted to this Samoa agreement, where he said, "Oh, it seems that he would be." The princess of he mentioned something, but he talked about the Samoa agreement and how it affects the gay people, that's the LGBTQ community, and people kicked against it because it seems that the government is trying to divert into other aspects, and they looked at it as the government making provisions, that's as if they are trying to legalize the LGBTQ transgenderism, and other aspects. And it talked about abortion, teen sexual abuse, and perversity in African countries when they talked about this very article. So, in one of the press statements, the EU highlighted the priority areas of the agreement to include human rights, to include democracy, to include governance, peace, security, human and social development, inclusive, sustainable economic growth and development, environmental sustainability, and climate change, migration, and mobility. And it's been understood that there are a series of negotiations before the agreement was finalized. The Nigerian government press statement issued last year, and another EU press statement had confirmed this. So the federal government, also reacted to the news by Daily Trust that they are signing the LGBTQ agreement alongside within the Samoa agreement. So this has brought reactions from many Nigerians that felt, okay, it seems that the federal government have left pressing issues at hand, and they started talking about the LGBTQ communities and even making provisions for them. This sparked outrage amongst Nigerians. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. Let the government tell Nigerians the whole content of that agreement. Why are they keeping it a secret? Make the signed agreement public. This would reduce the suspicion amongst Nigerians. Nobody trusts have confidence in this APC government. They go explain tire. Make una no lie, una sign that thing, but we can read the terms and conditions guiding that stuff. Did the government sign the agreement or not? And what was the content of the agreement that this government is even talking about? Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, this particular LGBTQ has raised concerns in regards to the Samoa agreement, and the government is set to sue Daily Trust for defamation, because a lot of Nigerians have reacted that it seems that the government is making provisions for the LGBTQ communities, other than focusing on priorities, focusing on tangible things. They are now swaying towards the LGBTQ community. I mean, this sparked outrage from Nigerians. So I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.